Hello, gorgeous lady. How are you? I'm doing wonderful. Better now that you're here. Honey, reading that earlier was definitely boggling my brain. Okay, it was a whole lot of scientific words. It made my brain hurt a little bit. You in bed relaxing, chillaxing. Oh my God. Then it was hard for me to see. I ain't had my glasses, child. I had to give me a card so I could read. Better to align the sentences because you know how when you just reading and um, you start reading a whole nother line and you supposed to be reading the next line. Yeah, it was crazy. But what I did do, okay, um, okay, I'm ready for your question whenever you're ready. But what I did do is I went and did a little more research, and I'm going to find something that's much more simpler for us to go through together, um, because there was a lot. Okay, but I definitely want us to understand. But for those who ain't scientific, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot to take in. All that what they were saying. So yeah, I'm gonna find a different one. But there are tapes as well, um, that actually is the gateway process, and it's a series of sounds and frequencies and meditations and so on and so forth. Yeah. So don't worry, we're gonna get it together, okay? Because that right there, that was making my brain hurt. I was like, oh my God, like damn, there was a lot to go through. Okay, but don't you worry, cause we gonna get through it. We're gonna figure this thing out. And I downloaded a whole lot of documents and other stuff explaining, what's really going down in much more layman's terms and stuff like that. So, all right, put this to the side. Oh wow. Well, thank y'all. It's our apple. Um, all right. Yeah, don't get blocked because she will definitely block you. All right, how will this interview go? How will this interview go Thursday? Ooh. Okay. What's this? Wow, this is a very competitive field. Yeah, this is a very competitive field. So I do see you getting the job. It looks like the interview will go well. There may be something that you don't like. Okay. There could be something that you don't like. This could be something to the effect of, like you'll get the pay that you want, but there's a system that you have to work through in order to get it. Because it is very competitive, or I forgot what the term is. But it could be from like having to work your way up, you know, type of energy. But other than that, it looks like everything's gonna go fine. It looks like everything's gonna go well. To me, this looks like you got the job, or you're gonna get the job. There may be a thing where you have to wait for a certain amount of time in order to start, or something like that. But it looks like everything goes well. All right. Hey, Aquario, how are you? All right. So what is your second question? Let's clarify that. Not the financial status of this offer. I just heard stipulations. You know what I'm also getting? This could be a thing where like you don't get paid the amount that's offered until you do like 60 or 90 days or something like that. That's what this more so feels like. Like, yeah, you do, you know, but you got to make it through a certain amount of time in order to get to it. You know how some places do that, some companies do that. That's what this looks like to me, because you started off with the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Five of Pentacles, and then the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is what was like, okay, that's the competitive energy, and it's kind of like a survival of the fittest. So they must have had something like before where it was too easy for people to get in, because, you know, they'll get the job, get in, and because it's so hard or whatever, they end up quitting after a certain amount of time. So they like, nah, you gonna have to earn it. You know, you got to make it through this amount of time, 60, 30, 90 days in order to get this. That's what this more so seems like. Because I see that you get what you want. It's just like slight delays before you do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, what's Mars' next action or feelings? I could have sworn I put this thing up here. I pinned your comment, but I don't see it. All right, what's Zamar's next actions or feelings? Let's see. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Okay. What is Mars' next actions or feelings? They're scary. They are so scary. They are scary. Okay. They scary. I'm gonna tell you now. They're scary. They automatically they feel like no, they scared. Yeah, they scared. They feel like they're not going to live up to your expectations. They do. They do. We got the Nine of Swords. We got not enough. Let's break this down, right? We got the Three of Wands, which could be distance. Okay. But also something to look forward to, right? That's waiting for your ships to come in. But now that your ships then came in, clarifying that you got the not enough. It's not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. So you was waiting for your opportunity to come in, and now that it came in, you scared. But you also make them feel comfortable at the same time. With the Four of Wands, they do want something more substantial. They do want something more solid, right? But especially starting from a friendship first, with this coffee cup energy, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. So on the friendship level, it's like they feel like from being friends, it could be so much more, right? Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So then we got the Queen of Wands energy, right? Which is your energy. The Queen of Wands, people don't talk about it a lot, but the Queen of Wands is very spiritual, right? And hurry up so nobody try to come up in here. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is very spiritual. And I feel like that is another aspect of them, or another reason as to why it's kind of hard to go deeper with you, right? Because you're going to blow up their spot every time. Your discernment is on 3,000. Okay. Hey, Sam, how are you? And you're very fiery, you're very passionate, you're very forward. You don't bullshit around. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're doing good, Sam. Yeah, you're very forward, very passionate. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. And so, with you being like that, right, that kind of makes them like want to avoid certain things, or I don't know, because your energy is so intense, it's a little like I don't know what she's gonna think about this. I don't know what she's gonna think about that. You know, I don't know how she's gonna respond to this, or, you know, will she still like me if I do this or that? Something like that, you know. You said I always catch you on your way to bed. I'm always doing it, you know, around 8:30. So yes, I understand. And with this Nine of Swords energy, that's really the same as it's not enough energy. It's like, damn, like, do she like me? Am I enough? You know, I feel like there's some sort of like quirky things about them. Maybe they're very nerdy, or they like anime, or they like museums, or, you know, they could have a thing for hiking, or they could be super scientific, or, you know, I feel like there's something about them that they feel that you're not gonna feel that they're cool enough, or something like that. Love you too. Good night, Sam. And sweet dreams. But yeah, but they really do like you though. They really, really do. With you literally got the I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wanting to date. So I feel like they're having an issue with being super authentic. I feel like they want to try to like trickle little things in. You know, they don't want to lay it all on you that they're just a fucking super nerd. Okay, they don't want to lay it all on you because they want to see how you react to certain things first. So yeah, so that's their feelings and actions towards you right now. And I feel like there's a part of them, because they're just so nervous and just so it's like they want to self-destruct and self-sabotage, but their extreme like for you, their extreme like for you won't let them. Yeah. But I don't know. It's like there's just this side about them that they're just afraid that you, or this could even be a situation where like they blossomed into something different, or they feel like they have to hold on to the old version of them in order to still be seen or loved by you, or something like that. But it's a really deep want though. Like, it's crazy. It's weird, but it's cute at the same time. Yeah. And you know it's different too, when y'all are more friends than anything, and then you transition into more romantic feelings. It could be very weird. Or even if y'all was dating at a certain point, but you didn't necessarily go, deeper than you wanted to, and then you kind of got friend zoned or whatever, or time has passed so much that y'all just don't really know each other like you used to know each other. I don't know. It's something like that though. Yeah. But he's scared. He's so scared. He's so scared. You got him shaking in his boots. You got him shaking in his boots. Okay. Walk like Ronald McDonald. But yeah, so that's their feelings. Okay, you sent for another one? Okay, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. That's very interesting. I gave him the green light last night and told him I'm back interested in me. So he trying to see, like, he trying to make sure that that he get it right. That's why I think that men have this like deep psychological thing that they have to do the most, or they have to prove themselves. Because here's the thing, right? And usually it comes down to sex too, but they have this thing where it's like, when you've just been with women, or when you're just used to women have a better emotional capacity, even though it can be real crazy, but you have better emotional capacity, and women know what women want, right? And that's like going up against the ultimate competitor, right? How do you beat a woman when a man ain't satisfied you like a woman can? And I've never been with a woman, but I've just like paid attention to this for so long, right? Yeah, that's why I was saying like that. They could be real crazy. Like, to me, lesbian relationships is the most volatile. But besides that, a woman knows what a woman wants. And they get that more so than they do with males. Now, real men understand women, right? But for the most part, all of them don't be understanding like that. And when you have a deep understanding, you're good. But when you don't, and you ain't learned everything, and you still don't know a woman like that, that could be very daunting. That could be very scary. Because, like, damn, how do I live up to that? How do I live up to that? I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know, it's scary. So, yeah. Me and him messed around back in 22 once, and it was pleasing. Yeah, but you know how men are. They get competitive, even from themselves. Like they had to have upped their game since the last time. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to make a good first impression again. But they be so fucking scary. It's just crazy. Okay, so should China take this job opportunity? I can see him being that way. Yeah. You know, it's like, ooh, it's been a long time. Ain't no telling what type of experiences you done had since then. You know what I'm saying? And there's always someone out there better than you. It ain't just got to be women. There's always someone out there better than you. And then the fact that you ain't came back for no more since 22, it's like, oh, I need to up my game. I need to up my game. She ain't came back since 22, and now all of a sudden I got another chance. Baby, since then my stroke game done got magnificent. Since then my have gotten so much more magnificent. Okay, he been practicing in them Olympics, baby. He been doing what he needed to do. He done got some new techniques. You hear me? He done got some new techniques. And he can't wait to show ya. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't nothing like the last time. I mean, the first time. I'm trying to tell you I can blow your mind. Baby, if I touch you and kiss you there. Try to find a little shiny. Oh God. I'm gonna quit playing. Okay. I mean, so we got the lovers, we got the world, we got the sun. So for the most part, because we know that's the major arcana, for the most part, to me, that looks like that's an alignment. It is an upgrade. It will be very nice for you. And of course, everything have their little ins and outs, right? But it looks like this could be very good for you if you took it. It does. Overall, for the most part. Something else. Okay, looks like traveling is here as well, because the world, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, that's traveling. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune, that's a huge change. Four of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is like right up your alley. To me, this looks like it has its regular ins and outs, its regular annoyances, nothing you can't handle. But it looks like for the most part, everything is good. Everything's in alignment. It's pretty solid. And it looks like it could change your life in a really great way, to me, from what I'm seeing. So I don't see that this is a bad thing. Not at all. It looks great. You said you hate the job? Yeah, exactly. Every job has its annoying thing. Every single job. Now, some could be severely annoying, okay? But every job has its thing where you just like, fuck y'all. You know? But yeah. Yeah, but it looks good. It looks great. Baby, if I touch you here You're very welcome. You are very welcome. Okay. It's 9 already. So last night, him and I got to talk about our dating standards. He a little delusional. Not delusional. Why is he delusional? Why? Mm. Mm. If he would have said something more along the lines of he don't want to have to deal with baby daddy drama, I can see that. Because it's deeper than that. It's deep. Because men can be very controlling, especially when it comes to who they want around their kids, especially if they have certain feelings still about their baby mama and all these things, right? And it can get real crazy when it comes to kids. But you talking about because you cheat. What is you talking about? And then, what if you want more kids? That's still gonna be another mouth to feed regardless. Oh, he a Taurus. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. They are ruled by money. Yeah, see, that's bullshit to me. Mm-mm. That's bullshit to me. But I mean, your preference is your preference, so whatever. You know, a person has a right to have preference. But if you end up having another kid, you still gonna be having to take care of another kid. It's not gonna be cheap. So I mean, regardless, you still gonna be coming out of pocket, my boy. It don't even matter. It doesn't make a difference. A kid is a kid. Don't matter who they come from. A kid is a kid. Exactly. Period. But Taurus men can be like that. Taurus men, they can be like that. My brother is a Taurus child. Mm-mm. They are very stingy, especially when it comes to their money. They can be very selfish. Um, yeah, they can be very selfish. And they have a very they are very black and white. it's hard to get them to see their bullshit or to see another side of the story. Um, mm-hmm. Very stubborn. I was literally talking to my brother the other day, and I was just thinking to myself, what's the point? You're never going to see anyone else's point of view anyway. He was like, yeah, I'm black and white, but yeah, I'm black and white, and that's just how I am. That's just what it's gonna be. Okay, take your Taurus ass on, please. Thank you. My son is a Taurus, and with that being said, I want him to be open minded. I'm going to teach him that it's not just one way. Life is not one way. Life is not just black and white. It's purple, orange, brown, and gray. Okay? And ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. See, God made y'all that way. So it's easy for y'all to do that and have that, and you have your own path in life. But every path is not paved and carved in a specific, exact, robotic, repetitive way. That's not how life works. It's not. People have different mindsets, different perspectives. There's plenty of ways you can go about things. Everything is not just this and just tunnel vision and just that. Like, nah, that's not how it is. Mm-mm. They have to have real crazy, profound experiences um, in order for them to understand, to overstand. Something real crazy have to happen to them for them to really see what's what, which is quite annoying, but it is what it is. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. They don't budge. They don't. Very annoying. And here's my thing too with them is that I can respect your perspective. But what gets me is the fact that you can't do the same for mine. That is what gets me. How come I can respect your black and white perspective, but you can't respect my rainbow perspective? We definitely can agree to disagree, but you can definitely also respect what I'm saying. Like, just because whatever the fuck you saying is valid in some situations or whatever, that's not the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like that. I really don't like that. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh God. Whew. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I can't stand that. It's like, respect me. Respect me. But they don't understand agree to disagree. It's like, no, it's this way. It's my way or the highway. And it's just like, well, get the fuck on then, because I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I don't got time. Take that shit on, please. Because you on some bullshit. And if you can at least be open-minded, no thank you. The sex is great though. You know, Taurus, they can put it down. I done had me a Taurus, honey. Okay. I done had a Taurus main before. Okay. Wonderful. Magnifico. Wonderful. They know what they're doing. Other than that, oh, and they'll spend some money on you. Okay. But they can be very controlling at times. Like, they really have to be raised a certain type of way in order to be enjoyable. And they usually leave like, they are emotional, but they don't show it, or they don't know how to properly release emotions. And it's just so weird. It's so fucking weird. And that's the reason, like, they only run off logic. They don't run off of spiritual, emotional, or anything else. It's just pure logic. It's like when I was reading the stuff earlier, the document earlier, they were talking about how the left hemisphere is more logical, the right brain hemisphere is more like holistic and spiritual and stuff like that. They are only left hemisphered. Okay, that's it. Only left brain. Right brain makes absolutely, they're stupid dumb when it comes to anything of the right brain. They don't understand. All they understand is 2 + 2 = 4. That's it. Even if you had a pie, right? 2 + 2 could still = 4. But if you cut all those 4 pieces in half, that could turn into 8. You know what I'm saying? If you cut a couple of pieces in half and leave the other ones just like it is, it could be uneven. You know what I'm saying? They don't see it no other way. They just act like the pie just can't be cut no more in no other different type of way. And it's just be like, damn, bruh. Ugh. You disgust me. Get out my nerves. Because you're definitely getting on them. You're getting on my nerves. Please get the fuck back and shut the fuck up. Please and thank you. I be even having to fight with my son all the time. Mom. And he just can't not be right. Even when he wrong. And just be like, no, that's not right. That is not right, my guy. Let's not do that. Don't do that. No, I'm not gonna raise a son doing all that extra shit. Exactly. It's got to be down to the T and all this other shit. It's just be like, get out of my face, please. Just gone, because I ain't got time. Yes. Exactly. That shit is so, it's so irritating. So irritating. Welcome to suicide Taurus. Ooh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Goodness gracious. Bless you. Bless you. You know, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. He's sassy as hell. K-Rose sassy as hell. That's why he think he run this house. That's why. He's sassy as fuck. Now I understand. It makes so much sense. They just do, and they don't like authority. They do not like authority. They gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do when they want to do it, and you better not say shit about it, or you gonna get read your rights for no reason. You should have said that long ago. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. A Taurus is a Taurus. Is a Taurus. Through and through. Through and through. Yeah. And you heard what I said. Yeah. And there will be hell to pay, human, if you don't do what I say. Yeah. Okay. I'm supposed to be going to go see him very soon. Very soon. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to be my birthday, which is on the 1st. So, Yeah, that's what I will say. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm about to take them down. I'm really about to take them down and show them what I'm about. Oh, yeah. Okay. In more ways than one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll be there a few days. Um, and yeah, that's gonna be something for sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, me and you, it's time for another talk. It's time for another talk, sis. Yeah. It's time. It's time. Mm-hmm. My damn delivery is here. Hold on. Yeah, agreed. And we have something else to catch up on too. Oh, really? Oh, do we now? Oh, do we? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm looking forward to it. It's a phone date. It is a phone date. Okay. Mm. Mm. My friend be making these bacon cheese fries. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So when you want to do this? It's bacon cheese fries. Mm. It's so good. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Lord. She be putting so much love. Okay, what time tomorrow? When you get off? What's it like around 6? Or what? Hey, first one. Okay, cool. I will be ready for you. Definitely. Okay. Um. Hey, Allie. Okay. Um. I'm ready for you, Allie. I'm just chomping on these fries real quick. Listen. Mm. 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 Okay. Um. Allie, I don't know where you went, but are you still here? I see you, Chris one. Mm. 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 Hi, Guillermo. How are you? Okay. I don't know where Allie went, so first one, if you're ready, we can go ahead and do you. Mm. 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 Okay. Let's see. Why does fierce one feel like Hubert can't be trusted? I see you now, Allie. I'm gonna do you right after Fierce One. I didn't know where you went. So I went ahead and started on Fierce One. But I got you. She only got one question. See, the thing with Hubert is, and what is his zodiac sign? The thing with Hubert is that he seems very confrontational. Very impulsive, very unpredictable. At any given time, he can fly off the handle. And mostly that is running off of emotions. And that's why he can't be trusted. Because it's almost like he's not really a man of his word. Things could change at any given time. And he's one of the people where he feels like, you know, he does want certain things. He wants a family. He wants happiness. He wants a relationship. He wants this. He wants that. But his actions could definitely prove otherwise. You know? Or he's the type of person that, like, you know, he'll set, he'll be like, let's say if you're like, oh, I need $500 by tomorrow, or I need $500 by this weekend. And he's like, oh yeah, I can get you $500. I can get you $500 by this weekend, no problem. And then you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna be depending on you. So if you're really gonna give me the $500, like, make sure that you show up. And I need it by this time. I need it by that time. Like, it's really, really important. And then next thing you know, something happens. Something out of his control happens. And then you don't get the $500 this weekend. You know? So, he's very unpredictable, very impulsive. Yeah. And that's why he can't be trusted. He can't even control his own life or his own self. He just can't be trusted. He can't. You said I sounded like him. And the thing is, he can't. He already knew when he agreed to get it or do it that he wasn't gonna be able to get it for real. He wasn't gonna get paid till next week anyways. So how was he gonna get that $500? So that's why you can't trust his ass, because he can't be trusted. Your intuition is telling you right. He can't be trusted. Yeah. And that's what makes it even worse, because you already knew you weren't going to be able to do it. You knew you weren't going to be able to uphold your end of the bargain. So that's really the biggest thing, is that he can't do what he say he gonna do. So it's gonna always be some bullshit until it ain't. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why. All right. Allie, are you ready? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Knowing he can't. I hope y'all doing okay. I hope ain't nothing dangerous going on. Allie. Okay. Does Juan know why I'm ghosting him? Okay. How you feel about it? Does Juan know that Allie's ghosting me? Does he know why? Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, he knows. He knows that you're ghosting him. He feels like he knows why, but he could also be in denial. Or he feels like he's the reason, but he don't want to admit it. Yeah, he knows that this is over. I'm getting the energy that like he's surprised that it lasted as long as it did. He's very surprised. It's like he knows that he's very lackluster in a lot of ways, or that like he contributes to a lot of situations, or reasons that certain situations happen. But it's very hard to admit that though. Yeah, his pride gets the better of him. Yeah, it's like he's chooses to be delusional. He chooses that. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like he knows. He just don't want to admit it though. Hey, Earth Girl. Earth Girl. Okay. Hold on a second. Ellie, what did you send on? Because I don't see it. This is crazy. Why is it acting like this? Hold on. I see you, Earth Girl. Hmm. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me check it out. So the only thing I got from you was the $5 for at 7:48. At 7:48 p.m. Are you sure you sent it through? Chime. Oh, you sent from 2 different places. That's why. Okay. Because I was confused, like, huh? Okay. That makes so much sense. Okay. Because I'm like, am I tripping? All right. Let's see. Let's see. What does he think? Excuse me. What does Warren think that Ellie discovered that makes her want to leave or ghost him? Okay. Looks like he thinks that this has to do with another woman. Possibly someone that he dealt with in the past. Yeah, this could have something to do with, I don't know, maybe they're saying that they're friends. Yeah. And that he's like manipulating situations or lying about something. Or this could be from him giving someone something. Or treating someone in a better respect than they would treat you. Yeah, that's what he thinks. Let's see, is there anything else? Earth Girl, are you here? Yeah, talking, stabbed in the back, missing you. Yeah, he think it's because of an old person or an old situation, or that he could be cheating. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what he's thinking. All right. Yeah, and I'm hearing we're just friends. We're just friends. All right, Earth Girl. I see you got 2 questions. What is your first one? Mm. Oh, wow. So he's trying to act like it's not a big deal. Okay. Okay. What else? And then what happened? So he do be watching. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right. Let's see. What is Joseph Virgo's current feelings towards Mercury? Yeah, he's first off, we got narcissistic energy, empath and narcissist paradigm. Um, he's super insecure. Um, and he's feeling so antsy. he feels like you know, he does feel like you're cheating. He does feel like, you know, something's gonna happen to where uh you're gonna get caught or get busted, or like he's waiting for the ball to drop with you. Excuse me, is what he's doing. And it's almost like he's itching for you to make the wrong move so he can leave. I feel like he's like self-sabotaging. Mm-hmm. He is. He's self-sabotaging. Yeah, I'm hearing, I just want this to work. I just want this to work. But it's also like he wants to go to the next level with you. He's just scared or something. I don't know. It's like he's so paranoid right now. He is so paranoid. And it's just like an prove me wrong type of energy. Hi, Mrs. Denise. How are you? It's like a prove me wrong type of energy or prove me right, so to speak. Like he's looking for the worst to happen, the absolute worst to happen. Yes, Mrs. Denise. It's $5 per question, via PayPal, Chime, or Venmo only. Okay, Super Chat is only for tips. The information is pinned in the comments right there. It's $5 per regular question, $2 for yes or no questions, $15 for general readings. And I don't know if I said, how are you? How are you doing today? Usually I ask that. I hope that you're well. Okay. But yeah, Earth Girl, yeah, he's kind of in self destruct mode. Okay, what's your second question, Earth Girl? All I wanna think about you. There, 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 there. There, 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 there. You've been good. I can do better. I done been, but I can get. Gonna make it rain down. Are y'all saying something? I don't see any comments. Hey guys, Harness, how are you? Okay, I'm back, y'all. No, I have. I think I may have started it, but I wasn't interested, or I was supposed to, but I didn't. One or the two. One or the two. Two or the one.